Welcome to emstatonline. We are going to see programming and problem solving with Python. Introduction. Python is a popular programming language. It was created by Guido van Rossum and released in 1991. It is used for web development, software development, mathematics, and system scripting. Python can be used on a server to create web application. It can be used software to create workflow. It can also read and modify files, and it handle big data and perform complex mathematics. Python works on different platforms: Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi, etc. Python has a simple syntax similar to English language. Python has syntax that allows developers to write a program with fewer lines than some other program languages. Python runs on an interpreter system, meaning that code can be executed as soon as it is written. This means that prototyping can be very quick. Python can be treated in procedural way, an object-oriented way, or a functional way. Python was designed for readability and has some similarities to the English language with influence from mathematics. Python uses new lines to complete a command as opposed to other programming language which often use semicolons or parentheses. Python relies on inductions using white space to define scope, such as the scope of loops, functions, and classes. Example: we can write print the output is hello, comma, world. Python indentation refers to the spaces at the beginning of a code line. Where in other programming language, the indentation is code is for readability only. The indentation is in Python is very important. Python uses indentation to indicate a block of code. Example, if 5 greater than 2, print 5 is greater than 2. The output from Python to another example, if 5 is greater than 2, print 5 is greater than 2. The number of spaces is up to you as a programmer, but it has to be at least 1. See here, this case starting from the same. So indication error, the output indentation error is expected and intended error, intended black. So we need to give some space from here, then we can write print. Another example, if 5 is greater than 2, print 5 is greater than 2 if 5 is greater than 2, colon, print 5 is greater than 2. Here indentation given, so the output is greater than 2, again 5 is greater than 2. If another example, if 5 is greater than 2, print 5 is greater than 2, again print 5 is greater than 2. But in this case, the output is the unexpected indent, because this one starting from the same unexpected indent. Python variables. The variables are created when we assign a value to it. Example, x equal to 5, y is equal to hello world. Python has no command for declaring a variable. Print x, print y. So output is 5 hello world. Commands. Python has commanding capability for the purpose of in-code documentation. Commands start with and Python will render the rest of the line as a command. Example, this is a command. Print hello, comma, so the output from Python editor, hello, creating a command. Commands starts with the heart and Python will ignore them. Commands can be placed at the end of a line and Python will ignore the rest of the line. Example, print hello or hash. This is a command. We can get the output. Hello world. That's all. A command does not have to be text that explains the code. It can also be used to prevent Python from executing code. Example, hash print hello world, print cheers, okay. The output only cheers, okay. Multi-line commands. Python does not really have a syntax for multi-line commands. To add a multi-line command, we could insert hash for each line. Okay, example, this is a command. Return in more than print H W. The output only H W. Not quite as intended, we can use a multi-line string. Since Python will ignore string literal that are not assigned to a variable, we can add a multiple string, triple quotes, in our code and place your command inside it. Example, triple quote, this is the command. Okay, yes, triple quote closed, print H comma W. So output only H comma W. As long as the string is not assigned to a variable, Python will read the code but then ignore it, and you have made a multi-line command.